Toyota has just dropped a bombshell that could send shockwaves across the entire EV industry. A brand new motor, completely free of rare earth materials, has been unveiled, and experts say this breakthrough could rewrite the future of electric mobility. But what makes this technology so disruptive? And why is the entire EV market suddenly on edge? Stay tuned, because this story is bigger than you think. For decades, electric motors have relied heavily on rare earth metals like neodymium and dysprosium. These elements, mostly mined and refined in China, have been the backbone of EV production worldwide. But there's a problem. They're expensive, geopolitically sensitive, and environmentally damaging to extract. Automakers have been searching for alternatives, and now, Toyota claims to have cracked the code. Toyota's new motor eliminates the need for rare earths altogether. Instead, it uses an innovative magnetic structure and advanced manufacturing techniques that reduce costs, simplify supply chains, and minimize environmental harm. This isn't just a small upgrade. It's a radical redesign that challenges the foundation of how EVs are built. The announcement has already caught the attention of global competitors. Tesla, BYD, Volkswagen, and others are watching closely. If Toyota's motor proves scalable, it could trigger a massive shift in pricing, availability, and even geopolitical leverage in the EV race. Imagine an EV industry no longer held hostage by rare earth shortages or trade disputes. But what does this mean for you, the consumer? Cheaper EVs, more sustainable cars, and faster innovation could be just around the corner. Toyota isn't just building cars, it's reshaping the rules of the game. From rare earth dependency to rare earth freedom, Toyota's breakthrough marks a turning point in the electric revolution. The question now is simple. Will the rest of the industry adapt or be left behind? The EV race just got a whole lot more interesting. If you found this fascinating, don't forget to hit like, subscribe, and turn on notifications, because we'll keep bringing you the latest innovations reshaping the future of technology and transportation. To understand the magnitude of Toyota's move, we need to talk about supply chains. Right now, China controls over 80% of rare earth processing. This dominance has been a constant concern for countries like the United States, Japan, and members of the European Union. Toyota's rare earth-free motor cuts the cord on that dependency, striking at the very heart of China's EV advantage. Tesla, long known for pushing boundaries, has invested in permanent magnet motors that still rely on rare earths. BYD, China's EV giant, has doubled down on securing rare earth supplies. But Toyota's announcement changes the rules overnight. If proven viable, their technology could leapfrog years of research and place Toyota back in the driver's seat of the EV race. Rare earth mining doesn't just come with a price tag, it comes with an environmental cost. Toxic waste, radioactive byproducts, and devastated landscapes are the hidden costs of the EV boom. By eliminating rare earths, Toyota's new motor could drastically reduce the environmental footprint of electric vehicles. Imagine driving a car that's not only zero emission on the road, but also cleaner in its production. So, how does this play out for everyday drivers? If Toyota successfully scales production, we could see EV prices drop, reliability improve, and supply bottlenecks vanish. More affordable EVs mean wider adoption, faster charging infrastructure rollouts, and a new wave of innovation across the industry. In short, Toyota may have just accelerated the EV revolution by several years. The EV industry now faces a critical question: adapt or fall behind. Automakers who continue relying on rare earths risk higher costs, political risks, and supply disruptions. Those who pivot towards alternative designs, like Toyota's breakthrough, could dominate the market. The global EV battlefield is shifting fast. Governments aren't sitting quietly. Japan sees Toyota's innovation as a national victory, strengthening its position in the global tech race. In the US, policymakers are already asking whether American automakers can catch up or risk ceding ground to foreign giants. Meanwhile, in China, the largest EV market, this breakthrough is seen as a direct challenge to their dominance in rare earth supply chains. Could this spark a new wave of technological rivalry between nations? Absolutely. Cheaper motors mean cheaper cars. And cheaper cars mean competition gets fierce. If Toyota manages to cut rare earth costs from its vehicles, it could undercut rivals by thousands of dollars per car. This may push Tesla, BYD, Volkswagen, and others into a price war, a battle that could make EVs more affordable than ever before. For consumers, it's a win. For automakers, it's survival of the fittest. But here's where it gets really interesting. Will Toyota keep this rare, earth-free motor exclusive to its own vehicles, or will it license the technology to others? If Toyota opens the doors, it could become the supplier of next-generation motors to the entire industry, raking in billions and shaping the future of mobility far beyond its own brand. Of course, challenges remain. Scaling this motor for mass production won't be easy. Reliability, efficiency, and cost savings will all be tested in real-world conditions. But if Toyota succeeds, this could mark the beginning of the end for rare earth dominance in electric vehicles. A future where clean cars are cheaper, greener, and politically independent may be closer than anyone thought. The race isn't over. In fact, it's just heating up. With Toyota's bold gamble shaking the foundations of the EV industry, the next moves from Tesla, BYD, and Volkswagen will decide who truly controls the future of transportation. Industry experts are divided. Some hail Toyota's breakthrough as the dawn of a new EV era, while others remain skeptical. Can a rare earth-free motor truly match the efficiency and durability of today's permanent magnet motors? Or is Toyota making promises that will take decades to fully deliver? Analysts warn that the stakes are massive. If the motor fails to meet expectations, Toyota risks losing credibility in an industry that's moving at lightning speed. Behind closed doors, rival automakers are already mounting resistance. Rare earth suppliers, who've invested billions into mining and refining infrastructure, see Toyota's move as an existential threat. Lobbying groups are pressuring governments to slow down or regulate rare earth alternatives. The EV revolution may not just be fought on the factory floor, it could spill into courtrooms and political chambers worldwide. Yet, no breakthrough comes without risk. Rare earth-free motors might reduce costs and reliance, but what about performance under extreme conditions? High heat, long-distance travel, and high-speed demands all push motors to their limits. Engineers warn that scaling a laboratory innovation into millions of vehicles is a different battle altogether. Toyota may have revealed a vision, but turning that vision into reality is the true test. This development isn't just about cars. It's about geopolitics, economics, and the environment. If Toyota succeeds, nations could reimagine their strategies around clean energy and transportation. Oil-rich countries may lose influence faster than expected, while nations investing in EV infrastructure could rise in global power. And for everyday people, the dream of a cleaner, cheaper car may finally come within reach. The EV industry now stands at a crossroads. Embrace Toyota's new path, or resist it with everything they've got. And as automakers scramble to respond, one thing is clear: the future of mobility will never look the same again. Elon Musk, never one to back down from disruption, is already signaling Tesla's next move. Insiders suggest Tesla's research teams are accelerating work on alternative motor designs, some hinting at superconducting motors, others at new battery-to-motor integration that could bypass Toyota's edge. The rivalry is intensifying, and it's no longer just about who sells the most EVs. It's about who controls the blueprint for the next generation of technology. In China, where control over rare earths has been both an economic advantage and a geopolitical weapon, Toyota's announcement lands like an earthquake. Reports suggest Chinese automakers like BYD and NIO are accelerating research into alternative motor technologies of their own. Meanwhile, state-backed investors are doubling down on new materials and advanced magnet research. For Beijing, this isn't just business, it's a matter of national pride and global influence. On Wall Street and in Tokyo, the markets are reacting. Toyota stock has surged, while shares of rare earth mining companies have plummeted. Venture capital firms are suddenly hunting for startups specializing in exotic motor designs, non-magnetic materials, and advanced manufacturing processes. A gold rush is unfolding, not in mines, but in laboratories. Meanwhile, whispers of secret talks are emerging. Could Toyota form partnerships with governments to accelerate adoption? Could rival automakers strike alliances to develop competing technologies? Industry insiders believe we are entering an era of unprecedented collaboration and unprecedented rivalries. Because when the very foundation of an industry is shaken, survival demands bold moves. But here's the twist. This fight isn't confined to cars. Trucks, airplanes, ships, even renewable energy systems like wind turbines rely on rare earth magnets. If Toyota's technology proves successful, it could ripple far beyond EVs, disrupting industries we never thought would be touched. This is no longer just an EV story. It's a story about the balance of power across the entire global economy. The world is watching. Toyota has thrown down the gauntlet. Now, Tesla, BYD, Volkswagen, and governments worldwide must decide: fight back, join forces, or risk falling behind. And as these titans clash, the biggest transformation in transportation history is only just beginning. Toyota's rare earth-free motor is more than an engineering achievement. It's a statement. A declaration that the EV industry no longer has to be bound by old rules, scarce resources, or geopolitical bottlenecks. With one bold step, Toyota has forced the world to rethink what's possible. Governments are rewriting energy policies. Automakers are redrawing their strategies. Consumers are closer than ever to owning EVs that are cheaper, greener, and more accessible. The chain reaction has begun, and there's no turning back. Will this rare earth-free revolution spark a new golden age for Toyota, or ignite an industry-wide arms race that reshapes the global order? Only time will tell. But one thing is certain: the electric future has never looked more uncertain or more exciting. The EV race has entered a new chapter, and the stakes have never been higher. If you want to stay ahead of the curve as history unfolds, hit that subscribe button, turn on notifications, and join us as we track every twist in the most important technological race of our time. Toyota changed the game. The EV world will never be the same. Autotech, where innovation meets the road. The future of mobility starts here, only on Autotech. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more fascinating stories about Elon Musk, Maxwell, Tesla, and the future of innovation. Until next time, keep imagining the impossible.